Good morning. I hope everyone had an awesome St. Patrick's Day. You're here with me, Mrs. Nyland, with Cameron and Cambria. And then I'll turn and you can see down here, he's trying to hide under the table. Oh, Biscuit.
Biscuit.
There he is. There's the Biscuit. He wants to hear a story today. All right, so like I said, I hope everyone had an amazing St. Patrick's Day. Thank you to Ellie that sent me a video of her leprechaun trap. And she was very thoughtful with her leprechaun trap, too. She even put a little pillow and a little blanket in there in case the leprechaun got tired. So good job, Ellie. All right, so today, hopefully Biscuit won't hit me with his tail. We're going to read A Stone Sat Still. And this is by the same author-illustrator that did They All Saw a Cat, which is a Caldecott book some of you might have read. I love this book. All right. No, everyone's trying to get their hands in. A Stone Sat Still. Here we go. These have amazing illustrations. So I'm going to try and zoom in a bunch. A stone sat still with the water, grass, and dirt, and it was as it was where it was in the world. All right, so look, you can see the trail, almost like a maze, going all the way up, and if you follow it, it's a little snail, and he's on that stone. Very good. And the stone was dark. The little chipmunk looks a little worried. He's on that dark stone. And the stone was bright. Now, if you're looking there, you can see it looks like a full moon. And we know that the moon doesn't have its own light. It reflects the light from the sun. So it looks like it's a full moon, and that light is shining down on the rock. Oh, there's a crack in the rock. With an owl. We know owls are nocturnal.
I thought those were cicadas.
And the stone was loud! Looks like an eagle is cracking an oyster open. Whoa. And the stone was quiet. Cute little snake on there. And it sat where it sat with the water, grass, and dirt, and it was as it was where it was in the world. Oh, his little buddy, the snail. I wonder where it is, if it's in a pond or an ocean. And the stone was rough, and the stone was smooth. I like what the illustrator did there, because the stone is rough, but the slug is smooth, so it's an opposite, right, antonym. And then you have the smooth part of the rock, but then you have the rough part of the porcupine needles. That's fun. And the stone was green, red, purple, and blue. All different colors for the different seasons. Which one's your favorite color? There's green, red, purple, and blue. Cameron, what's your favorite one?
Blue.
The blue?
Because I love snow.
Yeah. What do you think?
The blue's my favorite.
Blue's your favorite? Well, my favorite season is fall, so I love the red.
Because you love Halloween.
I do love Halloween.
Also, I like the purple. That's my
Purple's
second
pretty.
favorite.
And the stone was a pebble. A pebble is a very small stone, and this is a very large moose. So it's a pebble to him. It's small. I tried to pet a moose once.
But then Dad said no, because they will ram you down and stomp you until you're dead.
Not a good idea. I'm glad my husband was there. Okay.
They will stomp you.
And the stone was a hill.
Or a mountain.
And so what's really neat is if I'm going to zoom in. So we had that gigantic moose, and it was a pebble. And here's this tiny little bug, and it's a hill to him.
It kind of
Because that's how he sees it.
If I... Ow!
And the stone was a feel. You've got the raccoons feeling it. This one makes me laugh. And the stone was a smell. Looks like you've got a pretty clever fox right there, and he's sniffing the stone, and then you could see in his mind he sees a moose. Maybe is that another fox?
I think so.
He sees a snake. He sees a porcupine. He sees all the different things that have smells that they left on the rock. That's pretty cool. And it sat where it sat with the water, grass, and dirt. And it was as it was where it was in the world. Again, with his little buddy, the snail. And the stone was the wild. Getting wild right there. And the stone was a home. It's their home. And the stone was a kitchen. I don't think the fish is happy. And the stone was a throne. Remember, a throne is something a king or a queen sits on. And the stone was a marker. Might help the geese when they fly, they look for it. And a map. And a maze.
Oh.
Whoa, there's the snail. There's a little ladybug. And he's going to do the maze all the way up to try and get to the snail. That's pretty fun. Who knew a stone could be so many things? It was danger. It was a haven. A haven is a safe place. So that's a haven for the bunny. It's a story. Look, he's doing shadow puppets. And let me see this last one. It was a stage. The cricket's up there performing. It's allergies. It's just allergies. And the stone was a blink. And the stone was an age.
What's a blink?
A blink means something that happens very fast. So it says the stone is something that happens very fast, and it's also something that takes a long time, because stones can be around for a long, long time. And the stone was an island, and the stone was a wave. So here it is being an island, and look, the crack, it finally grew a little plant. So it was an island for that seal, and then it was a wave. It's under the water.
So it must have been like sinking.
I don't know. So this page, I love storms. I love this page, but then, look, there's the stone. This page always makes me feel like it's lonely. He's in the middle of nowhere with no one right now. So, let's see what happens now after this page. And the stone was a memory. Look, they've got almost, if you look into the clouds, you kind of see the shape of the stone. But the stone's not there anymore. It says the stone was a memory. And the stone was always. Maybe the owl's remembering it. Like, I used to love to sit on that stone. Have you ever known such a place? Yeah, isn't that neat?
Yeah, it's a
Hold the
person.
hand? Yeah. All right. Where the water, grass, and dirt. Oh, those look like underwater plants.
Hey, it's underwater snail.
Ooh. A stone sits still in the world. And that's it. It's done. I love this book. Oh, here's Snowflake to do a little hello. There you go. I love this book because it's so cool to see all the different things that a stone can be to different animals and to people. And then at the end, it's so funny. You wouldn't think you would have like a feeling for a stone, but then when it said it was a memory, it made me sad. I was like, bring back the stone. I miss him. And so I want you to think about, is there anything or anyone, can you relate to that story? You know, do you miss someone or something that you had in your life? It's a good story that you can connect to it in that way. All right, so I enjoyed this book today. I'm going to think. I wanted to tell you guys a cool idea if you wanted to try it. I'm trying to make sure Snowflake doesn't come in the screen again. Braden, he sent me a video last night as well, and he made a whole book. He was an author illustrator. He wrote it. He drew it. It was amazing. So if you guys want to try making a book, you can. It would be awesome, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can just take some papers, fold it, staple, like we have done in our classroom, and you can create entirely your own book, and you can come up with your own story, or you could even do a memory book. You know, you can think about this book and think about, you know, great memories, like your favorite memory of first grade, and you could write about it and draw a picture. My favorite memory of our family vacation, and you can write it and draw about it. So that's something that you could try today. And again, like always, I'm going to tell you guys, ask your parents what you can do to help them around the house, because, you know, parents always love help. Wash your hands, stay healthy, and I hope in the future we all see each other really soon. All right, bye guys. Love you.